What's up? What's up? What's up? It's John here from JJSC Tech, and I'm sweating. I am sweating because I'm hot. Let me get this real quick. Boom. All right. Now, again, it's John here from JJSC Tech, and I'm here because the church that I'm working with, they purchased some plugins. So now I'm going to transition them over from the free plugins in Logic to the paid plugins. And yeah, I'm going to set it up so they can use them this Sabbath. So come along with this journey. Come along on this journey with me and see what it sounds like. And I'm going to do a comparison before and after. So with the plugins and with the Logic plugins to see if you can hear a difference. And plus, I fixed the stereo mix for online. So you guys should be able to hear all the panning that I'm doing. So make sure you get like good headphones and whatnot. So you can hear stuff when I pan to the left and pan to the right, and you can hear full stereo. So let's get it. Let me set up now. Now, hopefully all of my plugins are working. So they have the same plugins that I am using. So therefore, all I have to do is set it up and then save the session and just load it on their computer, and they should have all the settings that I am doing tonight. And plus, Ecamm just upgraded, so hopefully we're good. Hopefully we are good. All right, so boom, let me open up Logic. And let me go this right here, kaboom. Yes, Ulean isn't. I don't need that. All right, so let's show my full screen. Boom. Boom. All right. So I'll be taking all the tracks here from the built-in Logic's plugin, and I will be importing them into the new preset that I'll be making for this church with the third-party plugins. So I have my Steven Slate trigger. They also bought Steven Slate trigger, and they have a newer version of Autotune as well. So we're gonna see what this sounds like with all of that stuff. So I'm using this same Sabbath that Holy are you, Lord. I'm gonna use this same session right here, and I'm gonna just transfer all of these tracks into the new session with the third-party plugins. What's up, Kev? What's up, Kev? Just watching. Make sure you got headphones because I'm gonna be panning and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I fixed the stereo sound for online, so you guys will be able to hear panning and the surround sound and all that stuff. So if you're playing on your speaker system, you should definitely hear the low end and everything properly. All right, so let me not waste time because this is gonna take a while. You feel me? This is gonna take a while. So let me open up the session. Where did I save that? I saved it in music. And then I saved it in broadcast. Let me see if this is the right one. Don't close. Let me see if this is the one with the third-party plugins. Snare up, snare down. SSL, yep, this is the one with the third-party plugins. Auto-tune, whatever. As long as my harmonics work, I am solid. So let's drag this over here. And this is the one with the third-party plugins. Yep, as you see, there's SSL. Yes, sir. All the waves plugins, CLA. All right, so let me save this as something else. And let me start to import the files. Save. Save as a copy. And let me call this the church Kodo plugin template. I don't need the files. All I need is, yeah, save it in music. All right, so hopefully this works. So let me quit this and let me open what I just saved. Kodo plugin template. There should be no audio files. All right, let me get rid of all of those. Boom. Move to trash and let me get all of these files that are right here into this template. This is the purpose that you need to organize, you feel me? The reason you need to organize is so that you can find stuff quickly. All right, cool. So I found them. Audio clips versus audio. All right, let me just do the audio files. Copy that. I know you guys can't see it. Patience, you feel me? I need to show you everything on the computer. All right, so boom. Open this template. Don't close because this is going to be my reference. And let's skip all of them for right now. Auto tune isn't available. That's fine. All right, I got all the plugins right here. And I can switch this to my auto tune that I have. Audio units. Where's my auto tune, bro? Whatever. Auto tune is. I can fix that later when everything else is fine. All right, so let's build. So they have the kick. These are all blank, aren't they? Fascinating. All right, let's move all this. Let's get rid of all that. Boom. Let me open this and drag all these files in there. Music. Let me see if they work. Yeah. Yep, that's all the bass. What did they do? Why are there so many bass? All right, I don't think I need to make this complicated. Can I copy from this? Command C into the other one. Because if I can, that would save a lot of time. Okay, good. Use the selected and following tracks. Paste on the tracks with matching. Let me try this with matching. Do y'all work though? That's the question. Okay, yes, I see WAV files.
All right, good. I just want to make sure you're still with us this morning. Can you repeat after me? Say, open the eyes of my heart. Well, this is the pimp. Amen. Can you please stand?
I hear something else in the background. I don't know what that is, bro. But it is working. Got keys. What is that? There's something like a computer or something working in the background. Got this right here. What is this? PC. Let me see if this is it.
And as we sing the morning's hymn, keep that though. Don't lose that.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty.
I know I hear it. Just gotta find where it is. That's the iPad. All right, we don't need the iPad. You can get rid of that. Boom. All right, cool. Now we found out what that is. Let's rearrange these things. unmute everything. Keys. Vocal mics. All right, at least they got the purple mics and etc. All right, so the first thing I want to do now, I think I'm gonna start with the drums. There's a whole lot of drums in here that aren't needed. Okay, so there's the drum replacement, which is needed. There's the kick in and the kick out. Let's just solo the drums. Let me go somewhere. Okay, they're still singing that. Let me get a different sound. Okay. Okay, that's a good place. All right. So let me see where everything is right now. We got the kick. This is the kick. I want the kick to be the replacement. Because where's the trigger? The trigger is on the replacement. So the kick needs to move up to replacement. Boom. Already we see a difference. We hear a difference. Kick in, kick out. I'm not using kick in and kick out, so what I can do is hide these. So these two right here, I can just hide them. Oh, nah. How do you... What? How do you hide them? I can't just right click and hide? I have to come all the way up here? Track. Hide. Shift H. Okay, Shift H. I remember that. That's a hotkey. Shift H to hide selected track. Good to know. All right, so let's get to the snare. This is the snare replacement. Yes, where's the snare? I think the snare is all the way down here. All right, so let me take these and bring them up. Let me go to the beginning so I don't like misalign them. All right, so y'all y'all gonna rest right there for right now. Snare replace, snare up. I don't think you have all of that. You just got the snare. Tom 3, I think I have to add that. Alright, so snare replace, you're gonna be right there. I don't like that snare. I don't like how that snare sounds. We can always pick another snare. I want a tighter snare. Yes, sir. Let me get the browser. As you see, Steven Slate comes with a lot of snare replacements, so. I'm a yeah. That's not bad. Hold on. Oh my gosh, look at how many snares. I might rock with that. That don't sound bad. think I like the. I think I like what's it called? The classic pop. I'll stick with that for right now. All right, we're not using snare up for right now because we only got one mic for snare, so we are going to shift H. Why? No, sir. Hold on. What's this? Isn't this shift? What's this icon? We don't know a star. All right. I thought that was shift. What's the arrow? All right, whatever. We don't have a snare down either. Or we can put this in the snare down. All right. A rack tom. I need a second tom. Okay, so tom, where's tom 1? Tom 1. How was it panned in this one? So tom 1 is panned to the left, tom 2 is panned to the right. Fuller tom is all the way to the right. Okay. So tom 1 needs to be first. All right, tom 1 needs to be first. And the cool thing about tom 1, I mean, this new logic is that you can just hold the track and move it. I'm gonna name this tom 2. I guess it doesn't matter, right? Because I need to duplicate this. I can't duplicate it? Duplicate it. Duplicate. What's Command D? Nothing? Right, it duplicated, right? And it has all the plugins on it? So why, whatever. All right, so this is, I have this. I'll put this as tom 2. Tom 2. I'll put this as tom 1. This is the floor tom. I think they have 3 toms, I think. How much toms they had? Yeah, 3 toms. But the tom is the floor tom. I'll name it the same way so it's not confusing to the guy I'm training. Floor tom. Why did I do that? All right, let me tripping. That's named tom 1, so tom 1 should be right there. Boom. Tom 2 is already named tom 2, so I can just rearrange these like this. And Tom 3 can go to the floor tom like that. And I just got to make sure that they're lined up, which they are not. That sounds crazy, bro. That's because they're not lined up. Bro, just line up, bro. Huh? Thank you. All right, so floor tom should be panned all the way to the right. Tom 2 is pan 25 minus 25. Left 25, right minus 25. 25. Left, right, 25. That's right, right? Five. Right is 25. Musician. For those that are trying to get into this for practice purposes, do you have any stems that you could possibly share? I could share some of the tracks because I shared some of the tracks with another person that was on for the last live stream. Yeah, so you can practice. And right, just email me. Right is plus 25. All right. And what's the hi-hat? The hi-hat is minus 40. And the overhead right is, I don't even think I used that. But I use this hi-hat though, minus 40. All right, let's see. Okay, you guys should be able to hear the panning as well. You should definitely be able to hear the panning. Make sure you have headphones on in order to hear all the panning that's going on. All right, the drums are sounding decent. Also, with the Stephen Slate trigger, we can also change the toms. We can hear the, yes sir. I worked really hard to get this to be stereo because the last time someone commented in the comment section and was like, You know this is mono, right? We can't hear nothing that you're doing. We can't hear none of the pans. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna fix that. My email is in my. If you go to my channel and you see the description of the channel, my email is on the channel. All right. So I think I gotta get these overheads though. Okay, so my overheads are not. I think it was you as well, Musictron. Yeah, I think it was you. Yeah, so you see, I pay attention to comments. You feel me? I pay attention because I want you guys to hear this the same way I'm hearing it. Because this, whatever I'm doing, is exactly how the church's live stream is going to sound. Exactly how the church's live stream is going to sound. So if myself or whoever I'm training is on the broadcast mix, whatever they're hearing in their ears, you guys will hear it the same exact way with a slight compression because YouTube compresses it, but it shouldn't be as horrible as Facebook's compression because I'm telling the church to, you know what I mean, to get rid of Facebook because Facebook is just terrible. And plus they changed their terms and services as well, and they're only keeping live streams for 30 days. So all people that are streaming to Facebook for churches, don't do it. I recommend that you don't do it. All right, let me see what these overheads are sounding like because these overheads are weird.
Holy are you, Lord.
It already sounds different. It already sounds different. It definitely already sounds different because this is without the plugins. This is with Logic's built-in plugins. That toms is ringing though. I mean, this is a different part. This is. Oh yeah, it's cleaner. Yeah, it's cleaner with the plugins, bro. Get them third-party plugins. You feel me? Do you recommend mixing live streams with headphones or studio monitors? It depends. Not all places, not all mixing rooms are segregated. So if you are in a church that your live stream mixing room is separate from everything else, you can do both. Definitely get studio monitors. Something like Yamaha HS8s would be good because they have like a bigger 8-inch speaker, so you can hear the lows very well. HS5s are really good for vocals, exceptionally good for vocals. If you're balling, you can have both of them, you know what I'm saying? And just route the vocals to the HS5s and the instruments to HS8s. I'm not there yet. But if you are in a room that you're sharing with the other, like video and front of house maybe that you're sharing, any shared space, I recommend headphones. And get some good flat headphones. Something like the Byron Dynamics DT, which ones do I have? The 1990 Pros, or you can even get like the 700 Pros, which are closed backs because these are open back. Because you want something as close to flat as possible. So when you mix it, it translates online pretty well. Because if you have something like Beats by Dr. Dre that are really heavy in the bass and are really muddy, if you're mixing to that, online is going to sound completely different. So it just depends. All right, let me Can I just solo the overheads? I think I'm gonna just leave the overheads left and right. Ooh, I can hear that hi-hat, boy. I can hear that hi-hat in the left ear. That sounds nice. All right, cool. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's add the bass. Let's add the bass. See what this sounds like. This already sounds, bro. I ain't even do much. Okay, and what I like to do is put these things in a group because no, I'll leave the drums. I kind of like to put them in groups, like stackable groups. Like if I press X on this one, as you see, I have everything in stackable groups. I think I might do that as well. Yeah, let me just do everything the same. So the way you do that is click everything, even the drum effects, and then you right click, I think. Maybe? Or is it up here? Yeah, it's up here. And then you do create stack, create a track stack, and then just a folder stack. And boom, there's a stack. It has all the drums all together. It just makes things a bit cleaner for navigation. And I just like to change the color of this to be the same color as the drums, so there's no confusion. Boom, and then I can just rename this as drum group. And there we go. All the drums are all together. And if you want to bring up, so this is kind of like a bus, but this bus, you can't add any plugins on this bus. This is just to control the volume. Like if you mix the drums well and you just want to bring up the volume of everything, you can just bring up the volume of this stack group right here, and it brings up everything well. Yeah, no problem, no problem. All right, so let me, the strings is already in a group. That's wrong. I'm tripping. I already have the, is this the drums group? Undo, because I already had it on. Undo. Undo again. Undo that. Undo. And undo that. Boom. Because they're already in a group. My bad. All right, cool. Drum effects. But are the drum effects in the group though? No, they're not. Minor. All right, what is this in? Okay. Okay, so I already got the groups. I already have the groups. Okay, cool. All right, so let's do the bass. The bass. Let's solo the bass.
I got to see you.
What am I doing? This is the wrong, because that bass sounds very. I'm tripping, bro. This is the template. This is the one I'm supposed to be manipulating. Okay, because I'm like that bass. That bass sounds really different. All right, so this is the bass with the plugins. It's smoother. It's much smoother. All right, now I can put these in a drum stack. Highlight all of those, and then up here. Create stack. That's folder stack. Boom. I messed up again because I want everything that has to do with the drums in this stack. So even the buses, which is all the way over here, I want all of that to be in the same group. Boom. Boom. There you go. And if you're looking at me messing up, that's normal. The more you do it repetitively, the more you're going to get good at it, and the more efficient you're going to be, and the faster you'll be as well. Because I'm trying to get y'all to a level that you get paid for this, you know what I'm saying? People invite you guys. Drum group. And assign color. And I think it was this color. Assign color again. I have it open. Boom, that's it. And every little thing that so as you see, I'm doing the drums group, and I just made all of these changes. And one of the most important things that you need to do is go up here, right here, click file, and click save. Make sure you save all of the steps. Don't move on to another section without saving, because if Logic crashes or your computer crashes, you have to start from the beginning. All right, so I wanna see you. I wanna see you. I wanna see. That sounds crazy, but we're not there yet. So let's solo that. All right. We only have one bass. So I'll hide these two. If we get another bass, I'll just add it back. Hide the selected tracks. Yep, that's it. And I'll put this in one stack and call it the strings. Electric guitar and all that stuff we don't have. But I guess we should put it in the same group, huh? Makes sense. So put the bass. And with this template, it's like, oh, they got an acoustic guitar as well. So put all that in there. This template, the electric guitars are stereo. So they have left and right. So they OD. I need to get there. I need to get to that level. Create stack. I just call this strings. And I'm gonna change the color to this blue. I like this blue. All right, cool. So all of these right here, I'm gonna hide because we don't have these yet. You know what I'm saying? Yet. Right click. Hide selected tracks. All right, so now we can solo, and let me get the keys in there. All right, so I'm gonna have to, because the keys are, what you call it, stereo. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Let me get rid of this. The keys, right? Keys 2. We don't need that right now. So we're gonna hide that. We're gonna hide all the way to keys 3. So hide selected tracks. And because I don't have the inputs, I forget, I'm just in my zone, so I'm not even explaining what I'm doing. In order to make this channel stereo, so when the keys play, you see 2 right here right now. I just go up to the input and click this little circle. This little circle right here. And that makes the mono stereo. So when I get to the church, I'll put the right inputs and all that stuff. I don't know what these are. SPD. This is not. It's not for me. So I'll just hide them. Cool. I can finally hear the keys, bro. You know how much of a struggle that was, bro? Like, let me show you. Like, let me just do the drums. This is the one with the Logic built-in plugins. So let me do the same things I did, which is the drums, the strings, and the keys. Take this off. Now you're saying to yourself, I can hear the keys very loudly in that one. Yeah, because when everything plays, I have to push up the keys that loud in order to actually hear the keys. But with this other one, this SSL is amazing because it just brings out the keys. Like everything here just sounds cleaner. Like I feel like I don't have to push the keys that loud. And look where the level is. Look at this level. Like you can hear the keys clearly. It's just cutting through. All right, I'm excited. I don't know about you, but I'm excited, boys. And girls. Let me hide this because we ain't got no other strings. But we do have like a Hammond. I guess that's what these extras are for, huh? What are these strings groups? Because these are buses. I almost hit these, but these are buses. And they're paired. And they're going to bus 15 and 17, which are like, I think, reverbs and delays. Yeah, bus 15 is a verb, 17. They're both going to reverbs. I don't know what these are. Well, if you don't know, hide them. You know what I'm saying? Just hide them. No, I'm gonna leave them for right now. And these extras, let me see. I think these have the same settings. I think these has the same settings as, okay, they have the same SSL. All right, so let me put like the Hammond. The Hammond and the piano. Let me move these up. Right next to the keys. All right, so what I'm gonna do is just press Option, hold Option, and copy these plugins to these channels. Hold Option again and just copy. So what Option does is just copies the plugin the way it is with all the settings over to the next channel. That way you don't have to open it and memorize all the settings. If you just do it once and then copy it to the other instruments. Let me do the same thing with the delay. All right, cool. And we shouldn't have. What? Was the Hammond? Okay, the Hammond is stereo. The organ is separated left and right, as well as the piano. All right, cool. So we got the piano. We don't have the organ. All right, so let me find the organ. Oh no, where is the organ? Word. Is no organ? Oh, that sucks. All right, so I gotta duplicate one of these and just put it as the organ. Now just copy the same settings. So let me duplicate the Hammond, Command D, and let me just name this organ. And the organ is stereo. Did I spell that right? That's how you spell organ? Yeah. Oh no, it just looks wrong. All right, so that's stereo. And the Hammond is also stereo. The piano is mono. So let me do that and then do that. All right, cool. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't think the, hold on. Just make sure when I'm copying, the Hammond does have something. The piano, whatever. I don't care about the tracks. I just care about the settings. Can I hear the snare properly in there? Dim tops is annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta fix them toms. Them toms are annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'll bring this down. I'll bring this down. And I'll bring this down. And I will add another trigger. Stephen Slate, trigger 2. Turn you off for right now. Copy it. Boom. Boom. What do I have the snare set as? The snare is set to... Dang, I think that's pop. I think the snare is pop. All right, let me clear these so I can just focus on the toms. Oh, I hate that. All American can be decent as well. These aren't bad. Alright, let me try all ballad kit. Those do not sound good. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on real quick. All right, I'm back. I'm back. All right, let's get back to this. How does that sound with everything? Forget the triggers. I actually like it without. That's just to show you can do it with the triggers. But that might take too much time to like fine tune. We got other stuff to do. All right. What else do we have now? The vocals? We going straight to the vocals? I guess we are. All right, so what I'm gonna do is get rid of all these vocals because I only need one for reference. So get rid of the 3 of these. Just delete that. Delete only empty tracks. Oh, and I almost got rid of my actual vocals. All right, they got something on it. All right, so since I got way more vocals, I'm gonna bring all of these up. All right, cool. And all I really have to do is rename these mics. So this is orange. Vox 2 is gray. And Vox 3 is red. Red is the lead. This is yellow. All right. So let's rearrange these. Well, first let's copy all of these plugins onto each mic. Come on, work with me. Thank you. How long is this stream so far? Hour and 15. Yeah, man. Yep. You guys are in for the long haul. Copy the auto-tune. I'm not using auto-tune right now, but you'll just have that there for right now. Now, auto-tune is not so you can sound robotic. It's just to tune your voice. So if they're singing in the key of A and they're slightly off, auto-tune will just put them right back on the note slightly. So that's why auto-tune is here. Boom. 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 De-esser. All right. Save. Remember what I said? Save. All right, cool. Now let's rearrange these vocals in the same. What's this delay? Is there 19? I can move that somewhere else. I can always move that somewhere else. Let's rearrange these vocals. So purple is first because that's soprano. Yellow is right next to purple. That's another soprano. After that is orange. No, green, which is the alto. And gray is another alto. So we put that next, two altos. And then comes our tenors. So I think that's blue and black. Yes, sir. So hold that. So what's orange? I don't know. And black. Kaboom. And then we have orange. Then we have brown, which is another mic that's like brown and orange. Red. Red is its own beast. Red is lead. Red is always the lead, so I'm gonna put this out the group because that's gonna be in its own group. All right, let's see how these vocals. Well, let me put these in their group because I have the background vocals in here. All right, even the effects, the singer's effects. So let me do this. And let me put all y'all in one group. Even the effects. Right click. Create stack. Folder. Thank you. Expand you so I can see what you look like. And call this BG PT Vox. That's why I have it. PT Vox. And put this the same purple. What purple is that, bro? That purple. There you go.
I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory.
time to mix, because these levels are all over the place. So time to mix this now to make sure that these are balanced and sound well. I'm just mixing the praise team background.
I wanna see.
Well, before we do that, we're going to pan this, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to make sure you got that stereo effect in your ears. All right. Since I went through many days doing this, I'm going to just copy, you know? Why not? Why reinvent the wheel? Why reinvent the wheel? Okay, so my sopranos, 23 and 20. My sopranos, the purple is 23 to the left. And this one is 20 to the right. And obviously I keep the altos in the middle, and then I pan the tenors as well. The two blue mics. How much are the tenors panned? The tenors, 21 blue minus 21 black. (21 blue minus 21 black). Minus 21 black. That don't sound right. Tripping. 21 blue. Oh yeah, they equal. All right. All right, cool. So I can bring down the brown and bring down the orange because they aren't in use. You play this.
I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you. Glory, pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love.
As I was saying before, it's very easy to mix musicians or singers that have been singing and practicing for a very long time because they got their stuff down, you know? Engineers are not magicians, meaning that we can't make something happen that's not there. You got to give us something. And for musicians and that play well and singers that sing well, you see that they put the time in and practice. That makes your job as an engineer a bit more easier because all you have really got to do is make sure they sound good and balanced. No one is overpowering someone else. That's all you really got to do.
I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory.
Who is that?
Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing.
That soprano is strong, but I need her. I can't bring her down. I need her.
I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy. I wanna see you, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. You high and lifted up, pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. You high and lifted up,
Shining in the light of your glory.
shining in the light of your glory.
Pour out your power and love.
Pour out your power
As the people
and
sing
love
holy.
as we sing holy, holy,
To
holy.
see you high
High and lifted up,
and shining in the light of your glory.
shining in the light of your glory.
Pour out. Come on.
All right. I need this. I need this lead separated from everyone else.
Come on. Shining in the light of your glory.
Shining in the light of your glory.
Pour out your power.
That soprano is a beast, bro. Like I can still hear her.
Come on.
Shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up,
I need her though.
shining in the light of your glory. You high and lifted up,
versus this, which is the built-in plugins. Let me solo the BG, remove that.
Holy, 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 holy. I wanna see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy.
Which one is this one? This one is with the backgrounds. This one is with the built-in plugins. What am I saying? That one, the previous one that I just played was the built-in plugins, and this one is the third-party plugins.
You high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. You high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. And love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. You high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy. See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. You high and lifted.
I mean, it's cleaner. It's much cleaner. Like, I gotta separate this lead. This lead is in the same group as all the vocals. I mean, I guess that's fine. But sometimes, no, I have to separate them. The reason being, sometimes the vocalist, the lead talks, and I don't want all these effects on when he speaks. So I want to wait to turn them off. Yeah, I need a way to turn them off easily. Instead of just putting it on the channel, I'll just put it on another bus. So let me create a bus. Right after him. New audio track. Call this lead. And let's turn this into a bus. It's the easiest way. What is the easiest way to turn this into a bus? Oh, I'm tripping. Do something like this. Bus. So this is 8. I put that in the wrong location. I don't think I'm doing that right. I don't think I'm doing that right. How do I create a bus again? When this updated, it changed quite a few stuff. Let's see up here, track. It tries new audio track. Other. Hold on. That's why you got Google in this day and age. Logic Pro create bus track. Because I don't want a regular bus, I want a bus track. Logic users. This is from 2020. Let me do this off the stream. Jeez, these things are from 2028 and etc. I mean, I did it before, but I haven't done it in Logic 11. I've done it in Logic 10. Shift, click, and put their outputs to a bus. Okay, so you have to put the output to a bus. That's what it was. And I think that creates a bus down here. Yeah, it creates a bus down here. And is this bus a track though? Yes, it is a track. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. So lead, which is the red mic, can go to bus 8. So I can delete this. And I can rename this to lead FX. All right, so this channel is going to bus this bus right here. I can change this to like light blue or something, darker blue. Yeah, change that to that. And now I can just put all of these effects. I can copy these effects onto this channel. Or not. I'll just do it like this then. So bus going to bus 15. Verb 1. This is going to bus 19. Which is delay 1. And this is going to bus 21. Boom. And what is this set to? Negative 17.6. What? How can I tell how much it is? close enough. And this one is 0. And reverb is 0. All right, good. So if I solo, if I just solo him,
Come on. Shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love.
I can just turn them off like that to make it dry. Oh, let me see why I had the lead to set to in this. Something light, minus 11, minus 14, minus 16. 11, 14, 16. 11, 14, and 16. Minus 16.
Shining in the light of your glory. Shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power.
Bro, I changed the wrong thing. I can't believe it. I can't believe I changed the wrong thing. Minus 11. All right, I think this was at 0. This was at 0. What's this? 17.5. $11, 14, and 16. All right, let me see what he sounds like.
Come on. Shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love as your people sing holy.
hear a different song. It's where fatigue comes in. Is it a full moon? It's a full moon. That's dope.
I wanna see one more time. I wanna see you. Say, holy, 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 holy are you, Lord. Holy, 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 holy. I got to see you. Come on, let's feel it this morning. Yes, to see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory.
I gotta do something, probably another compressor to push the lead in front of everyone, because right now he's blending in with the background, and that's what you don't want. He's a lead, and he needs to be pushed in front. So what is this? A C6 threshold gain. Let me see these CLAs. Okay, I can see the CLA right here. What's the output? Output is 18. And what's this other CLA? Okay, the CLA, what's the output? The gain is minus 40 on this. All right, let me play with them.
To see you high and lifted up, shining in the light of your glory. Shining in the light of your glory. Pour out your power and love. Pour out your power and love. As we sing, holy, holy, holy. As we sing, holy, holy, holy. As we sing, holy, holy, holy. Early in the morning, my soul shall rise. Early in the morning, my soul shall rise. Oh, I wanna see you. Oh, I wanna see you. And I wanna see you. Can you make it personal? Come on, say, I wanna see you. I wanna see you. Don't make it a one. Say, I gotta see you. That's our goal on this earth. Say, I gotta see you. Last time. Oh, I wanna see you. High and lifted up in all the earth. I gotta see it. I don't know about you, but I got to see it. Amen.
All right, since he's talking now, let me see what SSL is like.
I gotta see it, and there's nobody greater than you, God. And I could have searched all over this world, and I still wouldn't be able to find nobody greater than God. I still would not be able to find anyone greater than God. So it's a real simple song, and I hope you know it. And I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high and low, still couldn't find nobody. Sing it. Nobody, nobody, nobody. Say nobody greater than you. Come on, let's sing that part again. Said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. Has anybody looked high and low?
I think I know what it is as well. Also, down here, the vocals is in one. It's also in one channel. I need to change that. I need to put these separate as well, because you see, as I have right here, right here, 3 main buses. I got the band, the background vocals, and the lead vocals. So I need to create another bus that these lead vocals go to. So let's do that real quick. All right. Yeah. You're going to bus 8, which is fine. These are all going to bus 55. I need you to go to a new bus. New bus, please. So we got 55. Let's stay in the 50s. Let's call this 54. Say what now? You're on a bus what? 53. All right, yeah, so let's do 54. And where is that? That's right here, channel. And I'll put you with the others, which is right here. Change the color to the same greenish, a little darker. Yes, sir. And then change this real quick to lead. That way I can manipulate all of them separately. All right, cool. And we'll put the same things on this. Option, copy it over. Option, copy it over. And this is bus 54. So the lead, which is this, is going to bus 54. Very good. All right, let's go back a little bit.
Couldn't find nobody. I looked high. Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over.
As you see, he's more in front now. So let me put on the effects on him.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over. Couldn't find nobody. I looked high. Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over. Couldn't find nobody. I looked higher. Nobody, nobody, nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked higher. Nobody, nobody, nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked higher. Nobody, nobody, nobody greater than you.
You guys tell me what you think. That sound a bit decent, and I can always adjust the levels of. I can get rid of all these things down here. I don't need these. Not yet, not yet. So I had the left, central, and right, and 2 crowd mics. We fix those. I have the left, right. Were they panned? Were they panned? That's the question. My crowd mics. Yep. I have left, right, central, and the 2 crowd mics pan left and right. Okay. Dang, they got mad stuff on there. Well, you see, these built-in gains or the built-in plugins aren't as powerful as the third-party plugins, so I had to actually put extra gain on them because you couldn't hear anything, and I think that causes it to be a little washed out. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Is this the right one? Oh, let me save. Let me save so far. For those people that watching, bro, you guys in here for the long run. 2 hours in. I need, you know what I'm gonna do? When I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway. What will the giveaway be? I'm not sure yet, but I'm gonna do a giveaway. I'm gonna buy something with my own money and I'm gonna ship it to someone when I reach 1,000 subscribers. Mark my words, I'm gonna do a giveaway. It's not gonna be anything too expensive. Like, don't think I'm gonna ship you a red or something like that. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something that you can use. So yeah, I'm halfway there. As soon as I reach 1,000, I'm gonna do a giveaway. Let's see. And I hope it's one of you guys that's one of my day ones.
Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over.
I think that lead still has a little too much delay. But that's the good thing about it. If you separate them, you can just adjust for the lead and not mess up everyone else, like the background singers.
Nobody, nobody, nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked higher. Nobody, nobody, nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody.
That's decent. That's decent. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's decent. All right, let's hit these crowd mics up. I got. Okay, so these can be crowd left and right. So these is choir. I'll name these choir. Choir left. Choir right. And I need to put one in the center because that's a choir center. And we just duplicate that, Command D. It'll go do all the settings, and then we just put that in the middle right there, like boom. And let's call this choir M for choir middle. All right, and these two crowd mics, those look the same. And I like all of my delays and etc. to be together. So I'm gonna hit you, 55, stereo delay, way. Hold that, and we're gonna go all the way down here with the other delays. There you go. Is there a second delay? Because that says delay 2. Lead effects can stay right there because that's right there. Crowds. What is crowds? Bus 9? Okay, so since you're a crowd, you are going to go right here, right behind the crowds. Because all of these guys run right into bus 9. All right, cool. Click tracks. Yes, sir. We need you. We need you. MD, I don't know what you are. I'm going to hide you. We're almost there. We're almost there. I ain't going to lie. We're almost there. Final touches. And then we're going to compare. We're going to go to the same location and compare both of them and see which ones you prefer. Hide this. Yeah, hide that. Keys click, drum click. We don't need all that. Let's just bring the click track. Oh yeah, PC. We need all this. PC. That's the track. Yeah, let's just drag them all the way up here. What? Where they at? Okay, they're right by. They are right by. They're right after the instruments, which makes sense. Before the crowd and choir. So boom, I'll put you right there. And I think the click track was on. Nobody crazy. Nah, I'll just rename one of these. Nobody. So keys click, that's just gonna be the main click track. I don't know why the click has its own stuff, but we're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna hide both of these right here. I like to have the click dry, but I'm gonna see what it sounds like with the SSL on it. And if I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't, I'll remove it. Hide those. And I'll just copy it on everything. Even the iPad. And just turn it off like this. I'll see what it sounds like. Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over. I think that's it. Yeah, I could delete all the rest of these now. All of these I don't need. And just delete. Word. Delete them, boy. Boom.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find no.
Okay, this is 29 to 34. Let's highlight the same thing. 29 to 34. 229 to 234. 229 to 2. That's not right. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's with the Logic built-in plugins. And this is with the third-party plugins.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over.
I can already tell you that the third-party plugins is cleaner. Hold on, let me find out where exactly. Is he muted? Yeah, he is muted, that's why.
Has anybody looked high and low? Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched.
I hope this is translating well online, because that was the one with the Logic built-in plugins. This is the one with the third-party plugins.
Nobody.
There is clear. Let me play both of them again. I'll tell you what stands out to me and what is important.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over.
That's Logic's built-in plugins, and this one is the third-party plugins. Let me save this before I mess up something. Save.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over.
This is what I can hear clearly. I can hear. Okay, let's start with the Logic plugins. The Logic plugins, I'm not saying that it's bad. It's not bad. But what I was fighting with all the time with Logic plugins is everything sounds like it's coming out of one speaker. If you're a sound guy, you know what I'm talking about. You have every single thing coming out of one speaker. It just sounds like a mush hitting you in the face. I'm not saying it sounds bad, but it's just very difficult to separate things and put things in their right pocket. With the third-party plugins and the compressors and etc. and the SSL, you can more separate items because I can hear everything clearly. Especially the vocals. The vocals stand out.
Nobody greater than you. Come on.
I can hear the keys. I'm not fighting to hear the keys like in this one.
Nobody greater than you.
You see, it sounds like everything is coming out. So what I would have to do to compensate with this, as you see, there's mad gain. There is so much gain on this. And I had to do the tremolo in order to separate the keys to make them pan left and right so you can at least hear the keys.
Nobody greater
Look how high I have to push the keys in order for you to hear it. Because anytime they play loud, the keys are drowned out. But there are some moments that the keys are too loud. And it's just a constant battle and a constant fight. If you're starting out with these Logic plugins, you are ahead of a lot of churches. It's not a competition, but you have a good foundation. But just know there's steps to this thing. And third-party plugins does something that Logic's built-in plugins cannot do. They just can't. And you can hit the ceiling with Logic plugins or any DAW's built-in plugins really quickly. But with third-party plugins, man, the sky can be the limit. As long as you have a clean feed coming in. We use Dante to bring in all the tracks inside of Logic, which is completely clean. They can mute it in front of house, and we can still get a signal. As long as the signal is coming in, we can manipulate it however we want to manipulate it. And this is much easier to hand off to the person I'm training in the church, because they'll be able to hear everything and they'll make minute adjustments and whatnot. And wait till we get auto-tune working. Wait till we get auto-tune working.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find no.
And the easiest thing is, if you want the background vocals to be a little higher, I wouldn't mess with these buses right here unless you know what you're doing. I'll just go over here because I put everything in groups, so you can hit this right here to bring up the background vocals if they're too low for you.
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over, couldn't find nobody. I looked high. Nobody.
And when you do it this way, it doesn't mess up the mix. As you see, all the levels stay the same. The blending stays the same. It just increases the overall volume of them and just bring them up a bit, you know? And it doesn't affect the lead. The lead is still in front of everyone else, no matter how much I bring this up.
Nobody greater than you. Come on.
Well, if I bring him up too high, then it'll drown him out. But he is pushed in front with compression. So he will always stand out, which is the way I want it to be.
Nobody greater than you.
That's it, bro. That's it. That is it for right now. I'll make a few tweaks. So I'll save this and take it over to the church and then route all of the inputs. And then when they're doing like practice tomorrow night, I would arm all these channels and I will listen to them and make just minute adjustments. And the last things I have to do really is bring in the pastor's mic. Can't forget that. No, sir. And I hate that mic. I hate that mic. I hate that mic. It just sounds weird when that mic is on. I need to replace that mic. This one right here, podium. So I wonder, because if I like in this one,
Nobody greater than you. Come on, let's fill the room with it one more time. Said I searched all over.
that mic just brings in a whole lot of room noise. So I wonder if these third-party plugins will fix that. Where's the podium?
Nobody greater than you.
Let me name this the pastor. All right, let me go to where the pastor speaks and let me see what that sounds like. Podium is all flat. Okay, right here.
Jesus, oh, for grace to trust Him. Everybody sing Jesus, Jesus, how I trust, how I prove Him more and more. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
I gotta put him on his own. I gotta. How do I have it? How do I have it here? Because I don't want him intertwined with the lead. I got them all on the same bus. That's crazy. Word, I got them all on the same bus. Nobody. That's madness. Okay, what's 50? What's 55? What is 55? 55 is extra. And 54 is this. Oh, I gotta put this to 41. Unless no one will be able to hear him online. So he gotta go to the master aux. And then the master aux goes to bus 43, which is the online stream. Right? That's right. Save. Save.
Jesus,
Who is that?
To trust Him. As we are approaching our time of prayer, you'll look on the screens and you'll see a QR code. It's our prayer wall, where you're able to share your prayer request anonymously.
Okay, I don't think I can have these on
And
the
then
same.
the altar is open for everybody who has something they need to bring to the altar.
I don't think I can have them on the same
While
bus.
the musicians are still praying, won't you come press to the altar? We're certainly continuing to pray for our community, for our city, for our state.
I think I'll have them on a separate
Lord
bus.
knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember.
That's the issue I have. Let me see if I put him on a separate channel. It might make it more complicated, but I'm just figuring it out. Just trying something. It's the best time to try it when you're not live. All right, because he needs to be separate from everyone else.
Remember Sister Blossom Hurd family. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country.
Why is there reverb? Why is there reverb? Why is his mic? I hate that mic, bro. There is no reverb on that mic because past his mic it's going to 56, and 56 is going straight to this, which is stereo out. It's not going anywhere. So why is there reverb?
Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list.
Definitely can't go there.
Ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our...
Whenever that mic is on, it competes with all the other mics. It just makes everything sound crazy. Why is that, bro?
Lord knows we're praying for our country.
Why is that?
We're praying.
I'm gonna try to finesse it somehow so it doesn't sound like that. I'm gonna remove all of this. Don't send it.
Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I
What bus is
ask
that?
you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country.
Tone is too.
We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country.
I don't care. I can go aggressive with this because if I mess this up, I can just delete them and copy from my other bus. But if, hold on, let me take everything off.
Lord knows we're praying for our country.
No output.
We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list.
See, it still sounds like
I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country.
no matter what, it still sounds like that.
We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country.
So it really doesn't
We're
matter.
praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom. Lord knows we're praying for our country.
That most likely is an in-house issue. That most likely is an in-house issue. I gotta do something with that mic. I gotta talk to the front of house engineer because that might messes with the mix. Like, I mean, I already trained the other online engineer to mute that mic anytime it's not being in use because it just sounds horrendous. We just gotta change that mic. We just gotta change that mic. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's only that mic that gives that effect. But that's not your problem. That is not your problem. Do I want to? So I can delete this channel. This doesn't need to be here. What is this? 56. Yeah, this can be deleted. I don't need that. It's just this channel. I mean, this sounds...
Lord knows we're praying for our country. We're praying for those on our sick and shut-in list. I ask you to remember Sister Blossom Hurt and family.
Yeah, it's phasing as well. It's phasing.
And she lost her husband, Owen, and those... That funeral will be here at the church on March 2nd. Viewing at 2 o'clock. Funeral service at 3 o'clock. Let's remember Sister Blossom, family in our prayers.
See, and now I added a compressors. It's just like, it just intensifies what that mic is picking up.
Let's remember Sister Cheryl Brown, who had procedure this week and is recovering.
It makes it clip.
Continue to remember that the person sitting next to you got to this day having traveled through their own trials and challenges. The person sitting beside you has their own list of burdens that they carried into worship today.
Let me see how it sounds when he like preaches and gets loud.
I know that if Jesus leads me, I shall get home. I shall get home. I shall get home. I shall get home. We shall get home someday.
Oh yeah, that's tough, bro. That compressor really does its job. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me go back to El Pastor. Let me see. Because he doesn't shout. He does not shout, which is a good thing.
I confess that
That mic, bro. I got beef with that mic. I ain't gonna lie to you.
exited worship, but there is a vehicle that needs...
It's just phasing. I'm done with that mic. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Can you tell I'm annoyed? Can you tell I'm triggered? That mic is just, it's just that mic.
Needs to move. There is an emergency.
There's nothing I can do. That's coming from the source. So I'm pretty much done. Let me save. Appreciate you guys riding and dying like 2.5 hours. Hopefully you guys learned something. Hopefully I wasn't babbling. Hopefully it was understandable. Let's see. The last tips I will give you guys is get things right from the source. Get things right from the source. Again, broadcast engineers are not musicians. They are not musicians. So that means we can't take something that is messed up or not that great and make it wonderful. Anyone that's trying to sell you that online is a liar. That's the most simplest way to put it. There is no way you can take a distorted mic or a distorted sound and make it sound like this. There's no way. It's coming in distorted. So if it's messed up at the source, 99.9, let me say 99.5% of the time, it's going to be messed up in the online stream. Have a good signal and a good clean feed. That means good microphones, good instruments, good cables, because you don't want to be hearing a crazy buzz coming into your feed. So fix that with good shielded cables. Me, you can call me bougie all you want, but I only go with 2 cables, which is Mogami Gold and Canary Star Quad. So if Mogami Gold is too expensive, because 4 cables, long cables, can cost you $400 to $500 OD, you can go with Canary Star Quad. And those cables are shielded the same way, and you will eliminate a lot of those issues, because if you run them against power cables, especially if you have a couple of different musicians coming in and out with their own equipment and they treat cables differently, they just plug it in and they don't care what it's running against, have good shielded cables. And if you step on them and etc., they won't break. Don't go for those Amazon basic cables, because you will pay for it. You will pay for it. So that's the thing. Get it right at the source. Get it right at the source. And your day will be 80% better if it's coming in right. Other than that, keep practicing. Keep practicing. I am not a sound guy, but I have been dealing with audio for quite a long time, helping and etc. And I am giving you advice from my experience. That's all I got. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Might be Sunday. I got a client that I have to go to on Sunday, so I don't know. But other than that, if there's no other questions, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down in that comment section on any part of this, and I'll reach back out to you with some answers if I have them. Peace.